Welcome to Drawfee, where we take dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Karina.
And I'm Julia.
And today, we're back to stock photos.
Ooh.
The people love them when we do them. We love them.
I love them.
Yeah.
Everybody loves them, but things are a little different today.
I feel like we need a little twist.
There's a little bit of a
Ooh.
twist. We got this suggestion from Gormy Bear on the Drawfee Patreon Discord,
Thank you, Gormy Bear.
which you can access too if you join the Drawfee Patreon.
That's true.
They suggested to draw anything from the Dark Stock Photos Twitter.
Oh.
It's all gold. Do the stock photo challenge again, but with these pics. It's a Twitter account dedicated to darker, more sinister stock photos.
Okay.
And our very own Julia Lepetit has gathered for us.
I always found the weirdest ones when we did these episodes.
Yep.
It feels only right.
Yeah, you have the touch.
I have the touch to find the weird ones.
Thank
So
you.
You're going to describe them and we're going to draw them,
Yeah.
Yes.
starting with Nathan.
And thank you, Julia, for sparing me from having to describe an image.
You're welcome.
on this
Nathan's great
episode.
weekness.
You're welcome.
okay.
Yeah.
I've been told I'm equally bad.
I'm so sorry.
I have an image for you, Nathan.
I would love to know about it.
Your dark stock photo image.
Yeah.
It's a man
That's it.
Okay.
sadly
man.
eating some I'm going to describe the general image and then I'll get into some nitty-gritty, okay?
Okay, well, I'm just
It's a man sadly leaning over a table, eating spaghetti out of a top hat next to a candelabra. But outside of that man is himself eating spaghetti out of the head of the original man.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
So the man at the bottom, right? He's got both elbows on the table, very rude, does not know table manners, right?
Sure.
He's kind of like looking up a little bit.
Oh, he's looking up.
Well, his head shape, his head direction, slightly down and to the left.
But his eyes are.
But his eyes are looking up, like his eyebrows are up.
the
He's
le-
like,
to the
oh,
left.
jeez, I'm eating spaghetti. It's very slightly to the left.
But he's
He is on the right side of the canvas or center. I would say center. Okay, so center.
center.
You have
this
a man
to the left.
We don't need to get super specific.
I'm not getting that super
Okay,
specific. I'm
okay.
answering the questions I'm getting.
Okay.
His head shape slightly down.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he's kind of like hunched over the table a little bit, so his shoulders are a little up.
And he's
Or his head's a little down.
his elbows on the
His
table.
elbows are on the table. He's putting just so much spaghetti in his
And
mouth.
he's got a top hat.
Yeah, the top hat is the bowl he's eating out
Yeah.
of,
Of course,
basically.
as you do.
So
Yeah.
it's like more spaghetti than you think is normal to put into your mouth at once.
Oh my god, it's just so much spaghetti.
Oh, God.
Which
It's like a Disney movie level of spaghetti.
is he using utensils or is it just like
The spaghetti is
coming
in
straight up?
It's coming up on a fork.
Which hand has the fork?
And it's doing just fine.
Our left, his right.
His right. Okay.
And then he has like his other hand is like balled into a fist and he's like resting the side of his face on that hand.
Gotcha.
So you don't have to draw fingies on that
This
side.
is a sad way to eat spaghetti for sure.
Yeah. And he has shoulder length hair
Oh,
as well.
Oh,
I feel like it could be sadder. It could be
How?
laying down.
that's true.
That's a choking hazard.
Yeah,
But I do that all the time.
I can't do that. I feel like I get heartburn. I already get heartburn as it is from eating normally.
Damn.
He has like
Sometimes I'm just
half
tired.
he has half lidded eyes as well, Nathan.
Okay, good to know. I'll
I
get
mean,
to the eyes eventually.
I could have told you that having never seen the image.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shovel it in, buddy. This is the last spaghetti you're ever gonna get.
This is last meal.
Are there meatballs?
No.
Just
It's just
pasta?
it looks like the driest spaghetti you've ever seen in your
Oh,
life.
it's naked?
No.
Yeah, it's nude spaghetti.
Not even a little bit of butter?
Doesn't look like
You
it.
can't show that.
That's yeah.
You can't show
That's
nude
Beauty
spaghetti.
guidelines.
Yeah.
God.
No wonder he's
This is
sad.
depressing.
Put a little sauce on that. If he was eating saucy spaghetti, no way he'd be sad.
Yeah, what's he wearing? What sort of shirt?
He's wearing a gray button-up shirt, long sleeve.
Long sleeve. Button.
Aw, don't be sad. What you wearing? Don't be sad. You're so sexy.
You're so sexy.
I will say this image also has a dog in it, so that'll lift some spirits.
Where's the dog?
Okay, right. Because he's in it twice, and he's also eating the spaghetti out of himself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Correct? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
What
Yeah.
does it mean?
What does it mean? What could it possibly mean?
I don't know what it could possibly mean.
This is nothing.
This is art.
I mean, it does make you think. And that's what art does.
Yeah.
You got me there.
So if you think about it, you've already lost.
I don't think.
Then you've already won.
Wow.
You've beaten art.
You've beaten art at its own game.
Yeah.
You can't make me think.
Don't you ever make me think.
Okay. Half-lidded eyes, but he's kind of looking up.
Yeah, like his eyebrows are up. You know, he's like...
It's like, oh, eating spaghetti out of my own head again. What can you do?
Longish hair, you said?
Yeah, like shoulder length.
Can you see his ears or no?
You can see our right, his left ear. Yeah.
You solved the puzzle, Nathan. You solved the direction puzzle.
I'm pretty good sometimes at direction. Does it have a part? The
It
hair?
has a side part. The side part is on our right, his left,
left.
aka the ear side.
Right, okay, that makes sense. And then it's just sort of like
Yeah.
going over.
Yeah, his hair's
This
a little
ways.
wavy, just slightly.
Okay, and then how much are we seeing of the inside of the head that the spaghetti is coming out of?
None.
Okay,
It's like it's being pulled from
from like the back?
no.
Okay, I shouldn't have interrupted, I'm sorry.
It's like it's being pulled from behind of a chunk of hair, kind of.
Gross.
Yeah.
Neato.
They like did a thing where it's very clearly like two stock photos they took and then they superimposed it and then they took like a soft eraser and just erased the bottom part of the spaghetti where it like hits part of this dude's head.
Okay,
So-
and so then he's behind himself eating the spaghetti.
Yeah, so
Is he also look sad behind him eating
a
the
little
spaghetti?
bit. He looks more like, damn, I forgot to put butter on those, didn't I? But he's like straightened up a little bit. I will say that compositionally, if you were to think about it, they share butts. So he is slightly to the right and above. Like if the dude at the bottom straightens up a little bit, that's where this guy is. And then like leans over a little bit.
When you say share butts, do you mean like the same butt or like one cheek?
In what
same butt.
fashion are they
What?
sharing a butt? Like butt to butt? Or like side, like they...
So
Like,
like,
it's
one
clearly-
pelvis, two
one
spines.
pelvis?
Yeah.
Is it again-
one pelvis, two spines?
Is it again right hand
It's my
fork?
favorite shock video.
right hand spork?
Spork, okay.
No, it's a fork. He's like straightened up and then like looking at the spaghetti he's pulling out of the dude's head. So you have like a 3/4 view of the guy's face.
This is kind of like a JoJo stand.
It is.
It's like he's pulling the spaghetti. If you were to go like directly up from like on top of the bottom dude's left eye, basically. If you go straight up into the hairline, and he's pulling it straight up, like the dude's head is a colander.
Like this. This is what I'm doing.
That's fine. Let's go with it. I like it.
This is your own art. We're making art out of art.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is your interpretation of guy eats spaghetti out of his own
Yeah,
head
we
while
should
eating
start-
spaghetti out of a hat.
An art movement where we just make new art.
Is he wearing the same thing?
Yes.
We'll call it art.
Yeah.
but
Again,
new?
it is just like they took two stock photos with a camera that was set up on a tripod and then just erased the guy in the back where he overlapped with the guy in the front.
What's his other arm doing?
It's like his elbows on the table and like behind the dude in the front.
Nope.
Not right now, it's not.
No.
Maybe his arm is just really long. Don't
Yeah.
be
It
so
disappears.
close-minded.
There
It
you go.
disappears behind front guy. And then on the bottom right corner, in the bottom right corner, like they didn't realize he was there. There's a dog just sneaking into the photo. I don't think they knew this dog was in this photo until he's like very cramped in the corner. You just see the dog's face
In front or behind the table?
behind the table. Well, it's like the side of the table. You can see a little bit of the side of the table, like angling, and then he's licking his nose and staring at the spaghetti man.
Dog just wanted spaghetti.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing? Just feed me spaghetti.
How come you get 2 times spaghetti and I get nothing?
And then to the left of these men is a candelabra with 5 candles.
Yeah, the candelabra.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Forgot about that one.
Candelabra on hanging or just on the table?
On the table.
On the table, candelabra, 5 candles. Sure,
Yeah.
I can easy drawing.
I could have given you the one with the horse. Oh, wait. That probably actually would have been good for you.
The divorce?
The divorce?
Candelabra with 5 candles.
I mean, who among us hasn't been in this situation?
I mean, this is very relatable
With the dog and the candelabra.
to me. I'm gonna make the spaghetti look more like its hair that is sort of coming out like this. I'm
spaghetti
making
hair.
Interpretation.
I'm sort of interpreting
Yes.
it.
You're making this stock photo make sense, and that's not what the stock photo did.
Does this guy have any like scruff? Any stubble?
No, he's pretty clean shaven. He has long sideburns.
Oh, great.
He's a little bit of like a mustache stubble, maybe.
Oh, now he's a nasty man. That's all it took to make him a nasty man.
I love this. Okay, candelabra. Here we go. Is
5 candles.
5
5.
candles.
There's like one in the middle and then the 4 corners.
Oh, this is like a spider style candelabra.
This is a creepy
It
time.
has a very hefty base.
Yeah, you gotta.
It's got to hold the weight
You
of
don't
them
want to
candles.
spill your candles.
Spill that fire.
Spill your candles into the spaghetti.
If I were in this exact situation looking like this, maybe I wouldn't mind it.
A little waxy. I mean, at least it would be a sauce.
Oh.
Now this is
Ooh.
This
unacceptable.
is whimsical. Dr. Seuss ass
No.
candelabra.
It can't go like that way.
Why not?
This is a Whovian candle.
A Whovian candelabra.
This
Whovian
candle's
as
really
in
big.
like the people from Whoville, not the people
Not
who are into
Doctor
Doctor Who.
Yeah, get out of here, Whovians.
This is a super Hulakian candelabra.
No.
Perspective on
I
the
feel like
base here.
you did the candelabra and it kind of made it the image more cohesive for me.
Yeah.
Now I feel like I know what kind of world we're
Now
in.
it's
Yeah.
quirky.
Wacky.
Yeah,
You know what, I
we're
should-
in Whoville.
Yeah.
I should make the behind man's arms match in
The
length.
behind man.
He's got longer arms than front man.
This is a sequel to Bye Bye Man.
And
Whatever
here's-
the fuck it's called.
Beware. That is what it's called. Bye bye,
Yay,
man.
I remembered one thing.
Well, great.
This is it.
You
for
sound
sure.
satisfied with what you've done.
I think it's pretty good. I think I met the brief.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did.
I think so too. I like it.
Can I see the real one, please?
Yes.
Ah.
It's exactly what I said. They had
It
2
is-
stock photos and they just erased the man in the back and then like soft erased the spaghetti.
Yeah, I really don't like it.
The dog's really good. Like, bro, I've been there.
I like
Eating
Nathan's
spaghetti out your
better.
own
I like
head.
what
He's got-
Nathan did.
He's got a little bit of scruff on the chin, or is that just the shadow?
I think it's shadow
Okay.
because he also has that going on for his like upper lip. But then if you look at the lower one, it doesn't seem like he has.
Yeah, this looks. Yeah.
Maybe it was 2 different times. He hadn't shaved in a couple of days and then
Yeah.
came back to finish the pic.
Yeah.
Well, Julia, I think you did a really good job describing it, and
Thank you.
I'm glad I got to draw it,
Yeah, now here it is.
and now here it is. We have both. It's art.
It's
It's
art.
art.
I'm gonna go.
Jacob, go.
Why don't
Jacob
I
should go.
You should go.
Jacob, you should go.
I'm
All
ready
right.
for my photo.
I'm going to give you again the general overview and then I'll go into deets.
Yes.
General overview. My favorite character in Star Wars.
Good one.
It's a man. We have a side view of a man laying in bed.
Okay.
Okay. He's laying there like he's in a hospital bed. It's real stiff and unnatural looking, right? You only see his head like down to his pelvis, maybe.
Head to pelvis. Got it.
Yeah. And behind him, next to a plant, is a guy in a black robe and has an alien head.
Nice.
Wait.
Nice.
So we're not like looking down on this guy?
No, we are looking like if we were crouched next to the bed side, like we're looking at this man's profile. The man also kind of looks like Charles Boyle from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Okay, so the bed. We're
looking at a side view of the man.
I see.
Yeah.
Not from a top down, but from like we're crouched by the bed.
Yeah, not a
Yes.
top-down side scroller.
We would
Got
never
it.
look down on this man.
We would never look
In
down
his
at this
time of
man.
need, no way.
No.
His head is being propped up by so many pillows.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good Lord, is he okay?
I mean, again, it looks very unnatural. He's so stiffly laying in this bed.
Damn.
With all those pillows?
Yeah.
Yeah, how's he
Yeah, this is
managing
bad
that?
for you, buddy.
He has such a tiny pillow directly under his head and then such big pillows underneath that I know that's uncomfortable.
Oh, I made a big pillow.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You drew such a good pillow. You got
Yeah, you gotta keep
Yeah.
that.
Just shove a tiny one in
Yeah, I'll
that
just
little
go.
crevice.
There'll be like a tiny one right here.
Oh, that's cute.
Probably he's gonna have some hair though that's gonna cover that up, but I'll make sure it stays in there.
It looks like a little guy going like, pick me up. Hey,
Me.
I'm
So-
a pillow guy.
I'm pillow guy.
Hey, it's me, pillow
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
So Julia,
Yeah.
is he under the blankies?
He has the blankets tucked very tightly around his torso and under his arm. It looks like you don't see his arms. You see like half of his shoulder and then it cuts off.
Okay,
But like blanket wrapped around his torso.
sure.
And so it's like his arms are on top of the blanket, but you don't see the arms. It's implied though, because
His
of all the
arms-
wrinkles.
Wait,
Yes.
his arms are on top of the blanket, or they're not on top of the blanket?
Well, they're like they're not underneath the blankets. They're like to the side of his torso, you know?
Yeah.
So but they're not under the blankets. The blankets wrapped around his torso up
Yeah.
to like his collarbones.
So I guess what I'm confused about
Arms
is
naked.
the arms are out.
Arms are
Arms
out
out.
on top of the blanket, but it's tightly around
Yes.
torso.
Okay,
Yes.
I understand.
Yeah.
It's doing one of those.
You don't see the arms. You only see like part
That's
of the
where
shoulder.
you're losing me again.
Wait,
How are the
because-
arms out, but I don't see them?
Because the way that the human body goes, there's some there's some anglage there with the pillows. That's-
Anglage.
The
You ever
shoulders
seen
are
a
going
human
down.
body, you little idiot?
It seems like the framing may be slightly different than what you have.
I can't conceive of a way that his arms would be outside of the blankets, but I wouldn't be able to see the arms from this angle. That's what I'm confused about.
It's a mystery.
I'll have to see in the picture, I guess.
Yeah,
I must be like misinterpreting.
You're just gonna have
something.
to fake it.
He's
till
also
you
wearing
make
a
it.
t-shirt.
How do you know if you can't see the arms?
You can see half of the shoulders.
Or
But the
the sleeve go up real high
It's because he is lower down in the canvas.
because you gotta have room for the alien.
Yeah,
You have to have
don't
room for the
forget
alien,
the
in the
alien.
background.
Leave
He's
And then his
room
arm
for
is angled
here.
like out of the
Okay,
canvas.
I understand now. Thank you. I'm sorry. I was really confused. I was like, where's the arm going?
It's going down and out.
Yeah, it's going
Yeah,
down,
so the
down.
arm is going to go this way.
Sugar.
It's not swinging.
No, it's very stiff.
It's very stiff. And then you said this is like tightly wrapped around.
Karina and I pointed at each other just then because we said a similar.
You
thing.
said the similar thing.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, good work, team.
What kind of like expression does he have?
Asleep.
Asleep?
Mouth closed. He's kind of sleeping like Sleeping Beauty here, but not with his arms crossed over his chest.
I'm sleeping like Sleeping Beauty here. Come
You
on.
just look like-
I am sleeping.
He has like no facial expression. Just
Okay.
mouth closed, eyes closed.
For the wrong team.
I really got Karina.
That was just for Karina.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I missed you. I missed you guys.
Oh, I miss you too.
I was away for a while, and I'm back, and I'm just having a nice time.
I will say again, this man looks like Charles Boyle
Oh, yeah. Okay.
from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
From Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Not this. What I've been doing.
Well, you've got sort of just an any man there. You've got to.
Yeah.
You got to.
I mean, this
boil him
man
up a
also
little.
looks like an any man, but also like Charles Boyle.
more boiled,
More boiled.
not baked.
Give him one of like these noses.
Oh yeah.
Think one of those.
Yeah. He got hair?
He has the Charles Boyle hair.
Go to the barber shop.
Give me the Charles Boyle.
Give me the CB.
It's like a slight fade from the bottom to the top, where it's like a little longer at the top, but it's still pretty short.
I mean, this is
It's like a much shorter version of yours.
Gotta look up which character that is.
That's
okay.
Jake Peralta's best friend.
Give him something like this. That seems about right. Okay, so he's in the bed down here.
Yeah.
Arms invisible.
Yeah. So then, like, behind his head, like, compositionally, not technically, there's a pillow behind his head that you can see for, like, you know, more space for someone to sleep.
Okay.
You know? Like, there's space next to him /
Right.
behind him.
Yeah.
It's
So
like a
there's like another pillow.
full-sized bed.
Yeah. You can see the indication of, like, the rest of the bed behind him.
Right.
Joe
Totally.
Latrulio.
Yes, Joe Latrulio.
He's a prolific comedic actor. He's been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And he's
but
great.
also he's Charles.
But he's
Boyle
also Charles Boyle. That's true.
in Brooklyn Nine.
In Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Yeah.
One of his roles.
Yeah, it's one of his roles. It's true.
One of his many roles.
And then behind that pillow, you can see, like, you know, a little lamp that would be in the corner of the room.
yeah, a little lamp.
Yep. That's exactly the lamp. And next to that is just like a fern plant.
On the right side?
Yeah.
Like
Because
a
that, to the left of that lamp is the back wall.
nice fern
Yep.
over here doing
Yep.
this sort of thing.
Yep. And then next to that plant, exactly equidistant between the plant and the right side of the canvas is just pelvis up of an alien sitting with a
Pelvis up?
robe.
Face down.
It's like he's
pelvis
sitting
up.
in a chair, but you can't see the chair. And his hands are on the bed. But like,
His hands are on the bed.
not like palms down, it's the sides of the hands. Like he is pretending to
this?
be, like he is pretending to be a forklift. It's very weird.
It's one way of putting it.
It's an alien. That's sort of an alien.
That's normal.
The alien has
Stance.
big nostrils, big eyes, tiny mouth, and a black cloak.
Yeah.
Sure.
His arms are actually very stiffly, no bend, pointing out.
Yeah, he's an
It's
alien.
very funny.
That's just how they stand.
That's just how they stand.
It's, you know, it's actually you should respect that that's how they that's how they stand. That's how this is a very respectful thing for an alien to do when someone is sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just zoomed in. It looks like the alien is an alien mask on a mannequin because these arms are not bending and the hands look very plastic and rigid.
They couldn't hire another model for this shoot.
Well, they couldn't get a real
Nope.
alien.
They spent all their
Fair.
budget getting Joe Latrulio to lie in this bed.
I love that the alien in the stock photo is so slightly blurry.
I hope you had a slight blur
Yeah, make a
on
note
the-
of that.
on the render for this.
Because if you don't,
Ooh,
I'm going to lose my shit.
ooh, you don't want
Okay, hold
you
on.
don't want
Over
that.
for you.
Slight blur.
Thank you.
Good. Thank you.
Appreciate you and everything you do.
Thank you. Is the robe hooded?
It does have a hood or a collar. You can't, like, the hood's not up,
Okay.
but it does look like there's like a bunching of fabric around the neck.
Sure.
Yeah.
He looks like he's like laying it out to like.
Yeah.
He's like,
Listen.
Here's the deal.
Doesn't notice
All right.
that he's asleep.
Yeah.
He's been talking about like the the chore wheel for the past hour, and Joe Trulio just fell asleep. He's like, yeah. No,
This alien is looking at Joe Trulio.
It is one of those fish out of water. Like, this alien's pretty new, and it's just a social faux pas. He didn't realize he was asleep.
Hey, Joe, I had some thoughts about just sort of the way we distribute responsibilities in the house. Man, I've got to get up in like 4 hours for my shift.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Yeah, no, I understand. I'm just gonna lay it out for you. Okay, you mind if I just close my eyes? Yeah, sure, no problem.
It's ASMR.
So I think that maybe the person who has to do the dishes that night should also be the one who has to take out the trash, just because like sometimes there's food left in the dishes, and then it's like if the trash bag's already been taken out, then we're gonna have to fill up 2 trash bags.
Hey, Joe.
Joe,
are you listening?
I have a. No, I'll just keep going.
This alien
This
is
your
very
listening
wrinkly. You can tell even with the blur.
Face.
Sort of a real nasty,
Oh wow, yeah.
wrinkly guy.
Okay, Joe. Well, we'll circle back to this tomorrow, I think. Again, it's tough because our schedules are so different. But I appreciate you letting me talk to you about this.
I love this alien, Jacob.
There he is.
He's laying it out. He's laying it all out.
He's
for
laying
Joe.
it all out.
All right, are you ready to see the stock photo?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, here it comes.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
Wow, it does look like mannequin hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell?
I really didn't get enough of the aliens like hunched.
Yeah. Because his arms are just pinned straight, and he's
Yeah.
wearing one of those like Party City robes.
This whole lot to unpack here.
There's a lot going on here. Do you guys see the little pillow under his head that he clearly just put under his head for this photo and is
Yeah.
impractical?
You really got very close, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks to Julia's guidance.
Yeah, this is.
I feel like this is the spinning image.
Yeah.
Yours is like a kind version.
Yeah.
The alien in the original has a very threatening
It's
energy.
very menacing,
His
yeah.
face is scary.
You see what I mean about him looking like Joe Trulio, though? He's
No.
styled like Joe Trulio.
This alien does karate chops.
Jacob's drawing looks more like Joe Latrulio than the man
That's true.
in the picture.
All right, well, I'm done.
Yeah.
Let's get Karina in to finish us out.
Woo.
Karina,
Yes.
are you ready for your photo? Your stock photo?
Yes.
All right. So compositionally, if you were to split this canvas into 3 vertical thirds, it's on the left one. It's in between the left one and the middle one. But it is a person in...
Yes.
Oh, well, he's on the third. Yeah, it's on that left line would be this person.
Yeah.
It is a person in a plastic clown mask with a big smile, with an open smile.
Okay, full body.
It is from kind of like the bottom of the ribs up.
Bottom of the ribs.
Yeah, so to give a general overview of this image,
Yeah.
it is a person in a clown mask wearing a Santa hat and ruffle collar sitting in the bushes, staring directly at us.
On the third?
On that third, yeah.
That's some scary shit.
Yeah, it's kind of
dark.
like pecs up on
Dark
the person.
composition.
Yeah, it's pecs up on this person.
So we got pecs.
No.
Okay.
I'm just trying to give you as like this is how much of the body you
Damn
got
it.
to draw.
You could give him some pecs.
I'll listen this time.
Okay, so
Okay.
should we start with the face?
Yeah.
Okay. It is a white plastic clown mask that has big cheeks.
Okay.
And then like I'm going to describe this as Sonic shape eyes.
Interesting.
And then there's like little holes cut out that are like half circles, and you can see the person's eyes behind them, and those person's eyes are as wide as can be.
Oh, you can see the real human
You
eyes?
can see the real human eyes.
Oh, that's so scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, Karina, I feel like you can zoom in on this too.
Wait, like
Like
make it
enlarge,
bigger?
yeah, enlarge the
Okay.
person.
I was like, we're
So
not
that-
allowed to do that.
No.
I'm gonna get yelled at.
Just so you have more room to play with.
Make the clown bigger.
Please make the clown bigger.
Please make the clown bigger.
Karina, could you do me a favor and just
Can
make
you
that?
just enlarge the clown?
I want him to
please?
be closer to
I want
me.
to see more of the clown.
I would like to see more of the clown.
Yes,
please.
the one with the wide human eyes.
Yeah.
They have like the big red ball nose at the tip of their nose that would be there if they weren't wearing a white plastic mask. I mean, you see the red. You can't see like a human nose, but there is just like where the tip of a human nose would be is instead a red clown
Okay,
nose.
okay, so this is part of the mask.
This is part of the mask.
Okay,
yes.
I wasn't sure if you meant that there was like they were wearing the nose also under the mask.
No.
The dedication.
What's also weird about this is out of the eye holes that are for the human eyes to see out of, but are in the mask eye shape, are eyelashes coming out of the human eye holes. So that means there's lashes inside of the mask's eyes. And it's very bizarre.
Huh?
That is a nonsense what you said.
So,
Yeah, you're gonna have to walk me through that.
So the
one
lashes
again.
are part of the mask?
well, it's like drawn on. You know, there's like a painting for like where the Sonic eyes would be. But then where the holes are for the human eyes, there's 3 lashes coming out of the
Okay,
human
so
hole
the
eyes.
human the eye holes have their own separate lashes.
Yes.
Why?
I don't know.
Man.
Yeah, that's weird. This is definitely the most threatening.
Yeah, I really wanted to see Karina draw this one
I
because
got
it has,
you. I
it has
got
an
you.
energy.
I'm gonna make it bad.
This is beautiful so far.
Okay.
Just above those eyelashes starts a Santa hat that kind of folds over to the right. You know, like the big white band,
yeah.
and then like the red sock thing.
So these Sonic eyes
are covered.
are covered,
For the
but they
most
are eyes.
Yeah, I mean, they look like eyes. They look like what would be eyes. I don't know what else it could be because it goes all the way around like big anime 90s eyes.
So do you see things that indicate that they are like? Is their eyes painted on?
Well, like what you have is exactly what I'm seeing.
Oh wow! Damn! I'm
Yeah.
nailing it. I can feel this image in my
Yep.
bones.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were meant to do this.
Yeah.
I love just this light sketch and 2 very detailed eyes staring out at me.
We're gonna get there. This image is gonna end up somewhere cursed.
Yeah, starting
okay.
cursed, only getting more cursed.
Look, it's what I do. It's something I do sometimes for fun.
For fun.
Yeah.
For the show.
Look, I'm not saying that I'm the friend who edits Ghost into Polaroid pictures, but like I do. I think it's fun.
Yeah, so the Santa hat is like folded over to the right side of the canvas, like against the
okay.
head. So you can see the little white pom-pom, which would like be where their ear is kind of. And speaking of ears, you can see human ears popping out from behind the white mask.
Interesting.
From like behind the cheeks of the smile.
Okay.
It's a weird shape.
On both sides?
On both sides, yes.
Okay.
There is no hair.
There is no hair.
There is no hair.
It's too late.
So the mouth.
Yeah.
Big Ronald McDonald-esque open mouth smile.
Define big. Am I
Like
doing it?
if you were
Oh,
to
yeah.
take an uppercase D and rotate it downwards,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like that.
Oh yeah, we're there.
Okay.
We're free-
We're living in it.
We're living
Yeah.
in it.
We're already
And then
there.
behind it, you can see, I think what indicates 2 buck teeth from behind the red nose, but you can't really see them that well. And you can see that the woman has a very stern mouth expression. It's actually like straight across the human. The human mouth behind the mask is straight across. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see like the face.
Yeah,
You
you
said
can
it's a
see her
woman?
mouth and her lips.
I did not
Okay.
expect it to be a woman.
Wow.
I think it's a woman.
We can never be
Honestly,
sure.
can't tell.
I mean, maybe
Creepy clowns can be women,
Yeah.
Jacob.
Yeah.
I've clearly been stereotyping. I just feel
Yeah.
like this seems like something a guy would do.
It's
for
called
sure.
equality.
Women can be creepy and wear clown masks and hide in bushes and be serial killers or whatever.
I just feel like historically they don't as much. So that's on me.
Yeah.
We do.
I just realized that this clown in this photo has big, like, I'm sitting down for a school photo energy. You ready for the next part?
I think so, yeah.
So let's start on the big ruffle collar. You know those like Shakespearean collars
Yeah.
that go around? Okay, so it starts like below the ear, just touching the ear, and then flows down under the chin and like back up around to the because it's one of those like thick collars.
Yeah, it's massive.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like a car filter. An air filter in a car.
Maybe the clown just hurt their neck.
This is Karina's iteration of it. This is Karina's Pennywise.
Ask
then-
and you shall receive.
Like the pattern on the collar is one of those like ribbon, like loopy ones where it goes in and out, like the those old hard candies where it like ribbons.
When you say pattern, do you mean here?
yeah, that's exactly it.
Yay! I'm a genius.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is
And
a
then-
ruffled collar.
This is
for
the
sure.
last thing you see before you get bludgeoned to death.
I think you're going to be disappointed with the one that I'm going to show you because this has yours has much more menacing energy than this.
I was promised menacing energy, so
Yeah.
I'll make it happen.
So then you see the shoulders of the person, and they're wearing like a sleeveless something over. I can't like tell what it is, but they have like white sleeves and then like a satin navy blue thing over it. It looks like they put on a vest backwards.
Okay. Roughly sleeves.
Yeah, they're like white. I mean, it's like it looks like a maybe a white dress shirt that is ill-fitting
Okay.
with lots of wrinkles and folds and creases. Excellent.
Yeah.
It's just one of those images I felt was always in me, I think.
Yeah.
It's just flowing out.
Yeah, this is just a nightmare everyone has.
We've all been here.
Yeah.
And now everyone will have it.
Yeah, you're welcome. And you said it's like a backwards vest.
Yeah, like there's a middle seam, and that's all you can tell is going on with this middle torso part.
Oh, maybe they're sitting backwards and they just have their head fully rotated
Yeah,
around.
yeah.
Oh, that could be it.
Yeah.
That's some classic forest clown activity, honestly.
They're just practicing.
They're just practicing.
Just doing their
Karina's-
stretches.
Karina's image looks like
Warm-ups.
it looks like Pennywise. The person I'm looking at looks like they were forced to be this horrible clown.
This person wanted to be
This
this
horrible Christmas clown.
Well, yours is maybe their first day on the job, and this one is after they've actually sort of gotten into the swing of things.
Yeah.
So your image is perfect. That's all you can see of this person. If you want to like either move them down or make them bigger so that that bottom part touches the bottom part of the canvas.
Go ahead and give us more clown.
Yeah, can we make the clown bigger, please?
Can you bring the clown closer, please?
Can we just get more of that good clown? Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Can we just make
yeah.
the clone a little bigger, please?
Sorry, I'm doing the
Oh,
whole
here
thing.
Please,
she
please
comes.
enlarge the clown.
Well,
I
just
will
enlarge the clown,
embiggen the
please?
clown.
That's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 And then around them is just a lot of leaves.
I love the composition, the rule of thirds. Just
Yeah, this
off-center.
this photographer learned the rule of thirds and was like, "That's it. Let's put someone in a clown suit and go."
Ready to take pics.
Yeah.
got a real great bunch of leaves, but it's missing something.
It's like
I
big.
think I know what.
Hey,
It's
Janice.
like big leaves.
Janice, can you put on the clown suit, please?
Yeah.
Okay, so like big leaves.
Big leaves.
God damn.
They're in like one of those bushes that looks like a tree.
I'd argue that a lot of bushes look like trees.
Sort
No,
of
they
like,
got like the thicker branches and like
Okay.
the
Sort of like a
big
short-
leaves.
Here's the
short
thing.
tree.
I'm not gonna sit here and draw a bunch
Yeah.
of leaves for you, ma'am.
I mean,
I've already given you
is
this
perfect.
clown.
This is perfect. Do you want to see the image?
Yeah.
I think you're going to be disappointed
I'm always disappointed.
because yours is so good.
I like mine. I like this drawing. Oh my good.
Yeah.
Truly the eyes. The human eye. You see what I mean about the mask eyes?
Oh wow, yeah. She is not she is not pleased.
This person has a full beard,
What?
Julia.
Oh, I didn't look at the second image. I only looked at the first image.
Oh, there's more than one?
Also, you can see the beard in the first image.
Can you?
Women can have
yeah.
beards.
Yeah, we still have
I'm
no
not making
conclusive-
assumptions about the
Yeah,
gender.
we have no conclusive things about
The
this
Christmas
person's
clown
gender.
could be any gender.
You just didn't indicate the beard.
You
That's
didn't
why we
indicate
pointed
a
out.
full beard underneath
I
the
didn't
mask.
see it.
Also, I don't know why I was expecting this to be at night, so I
Nope,
am a
it
bit
is
alarmed that
broad
it's in the broad
daylight.
daylight. I'll have
Yeah,
to
that's weirder.
remember that.
My phone wasn't letting me zoom in more than a little bit for some reason initially, so I was just looking at this very far away image.
Yeah, you see someone on the subway smiling at their phone, and on their screen is this clown. Well, I do like mine.
Yeah, you made
I
something
was-
special.
I was expecting it to be a lot worse than what it was.
I love that you've left enough space on the right as if you could put in a very pretty script, Merry Christmas.
Do you want me to? Boom.
You could turn it into a Christmas card.
Yeah. This will
Merry
probably
Christmas
not
from
be out.
Drawfee.
From our family to yours.
Yeah. This will probably
Season's
come out
greetings.
after Christmas, but you know what? Save it for next year, sweaties.
You know how you can make it Christmas for us? Supporting us on Patreon. Patreon.com/Drawfee. You can also leave a like and subscribe, which helps us out a lot.
Yeah.
If you have a suggestion for us, you can either drop it in our Patreon exclusive Discord, which starts at the $2 tier, or you can leave it in the comments below. We also stream on Twitch at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We got a merch
Yeah.
store. Everything's in the description.
You're losing it.
All things that support us, that make us smile wide like a Christmas clown. And make us eat spaghetti out of our own heads.
And make the alien not want to have a discussion with us
Yes.
while
Yeah.
we're trying to sleep.
And lick our nose like a dog off screen.
Oh, yeah. Anyway.
Anyway,
sorry?
We're sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.